Hey guys, I want to welcome y'all to this week's workout. I'm Brandon and I'm excited to have y'all here with me today, but I'm even more excited to have Amy Burns with us because I get to pick on her today. So, Amy, both of us we're trainers, coaches here at Anytime Fitness. That's your hand. And like I said, we're both excited to be part of this 8-week FitFest challenge. And today's workout is going to be a nice, slow-paced, no wait a minute, it's a HIIT workout. It's high intensity intervals, okay? So just like they say in RPM, it's not low intensity, it's not medium intensity, it's high intensity. So that means we want you getting out of breath. Like it should be to the point where you can kind of have a little trouble speaking, okay? So when you're exercising, you have kind of a 1 to 10 range on how hard you're pushing yourself. We want you getting up into that 8 and 9 range. We want this to be very difficult, but just like we said, there's intervals, so you'll have high intensity, and then you're also going to have that interval where you come back down to rest and recover. The benefits of this workout are that you're going to be able to burn fat while building muscle. You're also going to improve your aerobic capacity and ultimately just burn a whole bunch of calories in a short period of time. So just like any workout, we want to begin with some sort of a warm-up. So Amy was on the treadmill just before we started this. If you guys have not warmed up, now's the time to press pause. Go get a 5 to 10 minute warm-up in, come on back and join us, okay? Now that we're all warmed up, we're gonna start with a little dynamic stretching. This is gonna be a full body workout, so we are gonna do a full body dynamic stretch. So with Amy here, we're gonna start just a little over-under with her arms, swapping sides every time, trying to get your chest, your back muscles, get them nice and loose. This is very akin to your dog getting up and just kind of getting ready to go chase that squirrel or whatever he does. But we do have to get our body ready, get ready to move. Let's start with some high knees here, marching. We're going to stretch out your hamstrings, get your hips ready, all of that. It's always important to make sure before you do like a high intensity workout like that we make sure that we had something good to eat prior. We have some calories to burn, have some food in our stomach. So how did we do? We had some good breakfast?
I did. I had oatmeal and peanut butter in it.
Oatmeal and peanut butter. Can't beat that. All right. Let's go arms here. We're going up and all the way down. Reaching all the way up and all the way down. We're going to get a good stretch again for your abs, for the front of your body. And this is also going to start moving the heart rate just a little bit. All right. Good hip hinge as you come down. You reach up, little arch in the back as we go. All right, let's take it to a little side step with a butt kick. A little side, here. Taking a little move from our tone classes, but we're getting our hips here, stretching our quads by kicking the high knee. All right. Are we feeling good? Are we feeling nice and warm? So these high intensity intervals, we're gonna start with 60 seconds of work followed by 60 seconds of rest, and we're gonna do 3 rounds of it. It's 3 exercises performed back to back. So Amy's gonna start with push-ups, she's gonna go right to mountain climbers, and then into toe touch jumps. So let's just demo those real quick. We're gonna start with a push-up. All right, you have lots of options on your knees, toes, or otherwise. Go ahead and give me 1 or 2 push-ups. All right, from there, you're gonna come up to mountain climbers. So same position, you're just moving your knees in and out, just like that. And then hopping right up, and we're coming to toe touch jumps. So she's gonna reach down, tap her toes, and reach up. And this isn't even the real set, this is just a demo of the exercise, so take it easy there, Amy. All right, you'll see the clock right on the side of the room right here. 20 seconds per exercise. So as soon as we're done 20 seconds of push-ups, we're rolling right into the next one. All right? Are we ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's get down, let's get ready. Get ready at home. 20 seconds, push-ups, on your marks, get set, go. 20 seconds. So while this is high intensity, we want you doing as many as you can in these 20 seconds. We want you to have good form, good technique. Eye gaze is at our fingertips, hips are even with our shoulders, abs are braced. We got 5 more seconds. 3, last one, up and hold right to mountain climbers. So adjust and right to those knees, all right? A good moderate pace during your first round to kind of get your I guess find out what your threshold is as far as your heart rate. But right now she should be burning. She's got 5 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. out on up, toe touch jumps. Reach down, tap the toes, up high. So right now, if your heart rate's not high, this is where you want to be really adding that jump, all right? If you find that your heart rate's already at that 9 or 10 level, that's where you say, okay, I'm just gonna stretch, I'm just gonna reach and touch. We got 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, all the way, and rest, good. We're gonna let the clock run. This is where Amy is going to breathe. How are we feeling right now?
A little out of breath.
A little out of breath, good. And that's just round 1. So, right now, you're gonna find your body's ability to recover, okay? And that's one of the big levels of fitness. It's not just what you can do while you're exercising, but how quickly can you do it again? How fast can you recover? And that's the aerobic capacity benefit that we're gonna get through this workout. So right now, Amy is breathing in through her nose, filling up her lungs, getting the carbon dioxide out of there. We got 30 more seconds of rest. So we've got some time. It's important to keep moving. Anytime we get that blood pumped throughout your body, it's important to keep it going. We don't want it to just pool into our feet. We're gonna start getting ready for the next round here. We got 15 seconds before we start. So Amy's coming down to a push-up position, just like you guys here at home. We're gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. 20 seconds of push-ups, knees or toes, okay? If this is super easy, you can try an option where you're lifting the foot or you're moving a hand when you do your push-ups. If it's too challenging, then you've got the option on the knees. If at worst, you can just hold a push-up position. We've got 3, 2, 1, up to our push-up position for our mountain climbers. All right? So, if you come to CX Works, which is a class that Amy and I teach, you can bring your knees to the same elbow. You can bring your knees to the opposite elbow. You can always take the option and just walk your knees rather than run. She's got 2, 1, up to her feet for the toe touch jumps. All right? Let's go, go, go!
Is my face red?
A little bit. A little bit. Razorback red right now. Down, touch the toes, fire up. You got 5 more seconds. Go, go, go. One more. Big jump. All right, breathing. Woo, second round gets a little more serious. In through the nose, out through the mouth. One of the things we always coach is recover on purpose. Don't allow your breath to just hyperventilate. Don't allow yourself to live in that out of breath phase. You're in charge. Slow it down and catch your breath. So just like Amy's doing, we're going to keep moving here. Keep the legs going. Don't let the muscles get too tight on us as we go. So we got about 30 more seconds of rest here. Hope you guys are feeling the heart rate up. The timer is kind of, it's going to go on its own, but it's up to you at home. If you find that your heart rate isn't coming down like it should, feel free to add in another 20 or 30 seconds of rest. Same thing, you can tap that pause button and then come back when you're ready to go. We've got 10 seconds. We're going to get down for our 3rd and final round here.
Woo!
This is where we go as much as we can here. We got 3, 2, 1, go. So this is everything you got for these last 60 seconds. All right, if you can pull out any tricks, any extra stops here, this is what you want to do, because we're going to take an extra little break at the end of this. We got 7 more seconds. Knees, toes, whatever you need to be successful. Hold there, mountain climbers, let's walk them. Yep. Knee to elbow, abs are braced. This is a great exercise for your obliques. You should be feeling it in your shoulders and ultimately in that heart rate. We've got just 5 more seconds here. Speed up, don't slow down. 3, 2, 1, come on up to the toes. Toe touch jumps. So right now, heart rate's too high. Look, we're just right here. Okay, we're down and reaching. But if you can go there, we want to hit that high intensity. That's where we add the jumps. Just 7 more seconds. Go, go, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, Amy. Put 5. Here we go. Awesome. So she's catching her breath. We didn't give her any water, but she would drink some right now if she had it. So now is the time to fully come all the way down. Take your heart rate from that high, even the exercise level, that moderate level, and let yourself fully recover, okay? This next circuit, we're gonna change up the timing from 60 seconds on, with 60 seconds off, we're just gonna cut it in half to 30 and 30. We're gonna do 2 exercises, 15 seconds apiece, and then we'll rest for 30 seconds. So there's some varying information on which type of intervals are better, which is why in our type of workouts, we're just gonna cover all our bases. You can do very short intervals, long intervals. You can go up to 4 minutes of an interval of a work ratio, if that's something that you wanted to do, that's something that you're training for. So these next 2 exercises, we're gonna do high knees, and then we're gonna go right to jumping jacks. So high knees could be a couple different things. We can march, okay, pulling the knee up, moving the hands, okay, or we can make it into a run. Totally up to you which one it is. Same thing with our jumping jacks. Jumping jacks, regular jumping jacks, hands up and down, or if you need to, you can tap the feet and take an option there. All right, how we feeling? Ready to go?
Ready.
15 seconds of high knees, 15 seconds of jumping jacks for a total of 30, and then we're gonna rest just the same. All right, reset our clock. 3 rounds here. On your marks, get set, go. High knees. Good, good, good. A good little check is just hips, hands right here, are our knees coming up to our hands. And that's what we're looking for. Also, I want you to listen to what's happening here. There's not much sound. Swap it up, jumping jacks. Anytime we're doing an aerobic or a jumping type of exercise, you want to make sure that we're taking care of your knees, your joints. So not a lot of impact. Nice and easy. 3, 2, 1, and we're resting. Now, while the work was shorter, the rest is shorter. So take your time here, make sure you're breathing. But you're gonna find out real quick, maybe you need to go a little faster in those 30 seconds to get that kind of cardio burst. So this time with the high knees, if the marching was easy or the light jog was easy, we're definitely gonna try to speed that up, okay? We've got 10 seconds of rest. Deep breaths in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. High knees, high knees. Side profile here. So you can see those knees are coming just up to hip height. She's getting a lot of calf work here. And like I said, big heart rate burst. 2, 1, jumping jacks. Good, good, good. Yep, hands
Hear me breathing?
full range of motion. Yes, we can hear her breathing just a little bit. We've got 5 more seconds. Go, 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 speed up, speed up, speed up. Earn that rest period and rest. 30 seconds, 30 seconds. This is gonna be the last round coming up here, just like that. Okay, so not a lot of strength training here, you'll notice. Not a lot of muscle burn going on, okay? It's primarily heart rate, that muscle endurance. That's what we're looking to achieve from this workout. So if you're not feeling it in your muscles a whole lot, that's totally fine. It should be 100% in your heart rate and maybe a little bit of that mental toughness here. 3, 2, 1, high knees, high knees. Pump those arms. So we can move our legs, but the arms are like the gas pedal, right? That's what's gonna really get the whole body going, get those obliques, those cross muscular slings. 2, 1 to jumping jacks, go, go, go. How many can we do in 15 seconds? Can she do 30 jumping jacks in 15 seconds? Let's find out. Woo, woo. Oh, she's going. 5, 4, 3, 2, was that 30?
It's about 20.
Rest. All right, so again, we're back to your water here. We just finished our 3 rounds. Okay, just a little variation. What did you notice? The 60-second, 30, it was very different feeling, right?
Yes.
A lot more different endurance into more go, 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 because I've only got half the time. Okay, for the next set of 3, we're going back to the 60 seconds intervals. So we're gonna do some more strength exercises in here. We're gonna start with a bent over row. So you've got your assortment of bands. This is definitely the type of workout where I would go for like a medium difficulty band over the heavier. You do want to be able to get all the way through it, and lifting heavier weights requires a whole lot more energy. So we're gonna start with a bent over row. Feet are hip width. You can cross the handles. If you need an easier option, you can uncross them. But we're pulling your elbows back. And in this type of thing, you have options here. You can pull your elbows super close to your ribs. You can pull your elbows out wide. Totally up to you if you want to work your upper back or the lower part of your back. From there, we're going to drop the band. We're coming to squats. So just nice side profile here. Hips are way back. Knee is behind the toes. All right. And the depth of your squat is totally up to you, okay? You may see videos or things where they're telling you to drop your butt all the way to the floor, but that's not necessary to get those muscles to work. So it's totally up to you. I'm going to challenge Amy to either do squats here or to add a little bit of a hop during the set. And then the last thing that we're going to do is a little fast feet. So we're going to go side, out, and in with your feet, and it's pumping your arms, trying to get your hips engaged, and that's where we're really going to fire up the heart rate. Okay?
Okay.
60 seconds on the clock. It's 20 seconds of each. All right? Step your feet on the band, hip width. Cross the handles, hips way back, chest lifted, and we're squeezing our back here, guys. On your marks, get set, go. 20 seconds. So while we want you having good technique, we do want a good pace here. We want a fast pace. If we were lifting really heavy weights, I would say get a good squeeze, nice slow return here. We want to get those muscles up and going. We've got 3, 2, 1, set it down, our squats. So hips back, fire them up. Just 20 seconds here. So just like you may have seen in our group fitness classes we have, sometimes we have a 2-2 pace, sometimes we have a 1-3, a quick slow, that kind of thing. This is where you can kind of play around with those numbers. 2, 1, fast feet, out, in, right? So just wherever your hips are, out and in, out and in. That's what we're looking for. We got 10 more seconds. This is where we get out of breath right here. Pump those arms, fast feet. How wide can you bring your feet to bring them in? We got 3, 2, 1, and we're breathing. We're resting, all right? So same thing, keep moving a little bit. Feel that heart rate burn as we go, okay? It's okay to be out of breath right now. It's okay to feel like, man, I really wanted to stop with about 10 seconds left. That tells me you're at the right intensity, okay? Did you feel that? Did you feel like you wanted to stop?
I did, and my heart rate
It's up there. Very good. So that's a good good thing to say is if you are using a heart rate monitor, our coaches can help you with coming up with the right ranges to work at. Everybody's different. Even if you read that a 40-year-old should have this heart rate, that's not always accurate because each 40-year-old person may have a different fitness level. So talk to your coaches if you have questions about your heart rate. We've got about 12 seconds here. We're going to go back to the rows. So let's go ahead and get set so we can start right on time. Feet are hip width, hips are back. Ready to go. 3, 2, 1, and go. 20 seconds here, 20 seconds with the rows. Driving those elbows, okay? Another thing may be if you find that the rows, the first round, you didn't quite have the right feel, you could always go up in resistance, up in difficulty to get that extra burn, all right? Got 5 more seconds. You've got 2 or 3 more rows. 2, 1, set it down to our squats. Hips are back, chest is lifted. Yep. Excellent exercise, working your quads, getting your hips moving. And right here, we're moving into the power phase, right? Pushing through your legs, through your core, and exploding up. We've just got 1 more squat here. And fast feet, out, in. Good knees are bent. We're nice and low in that squat position. Moving those feet as fast as you can. See if we can start a little carpet fire here. Yeah? 10 more seconds. Go, 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 go. As fast as you can. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Woo!
1 more round here. All right? So right now, sometimes, when our heart rate's really high, you got to think about something to bring you back down, right? Waterfalls and pastures and things like that. Relaxing things. Have a little workout playlist of like hard rock and then like Enya. Heart rate up, heart rate down. Bring it up, bring it down, okay?
I'm about to go do some yoga.
Exactly.
Right after this.
Right after this.
30 minutes of yoga.
Now, yeah. We got 30 more seconds here, so take your time here, Amy. The important thing is that you can go full speed when you're ready to start this interval, okay? If you feel like, okay, I'm ready, I'm totally recovered, then you may not need the full minute rest. That will show that you're in pretty good shape. But if you feel like you're not able to go full speed, then definitely take the extra time. Let's get the feet ready. We're starting in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Elbows back, good, yep. Elbows driving, shoulder blades squeezing, and right now we're holding this position. She's bracing her core extra hard, so make sure when you're looking at things like this, you do realize that our core is being worked very well. We got 2, 1, set it down, squats, Last round, do you think all jump squats or? Yeah, no? Just an idea.
Whatever you say.
Just an idea. Shouldn't, it's up to you. You tell us where you're at. It's our job to just pull a little bit more out of you. Okay? 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Fast feet. Out, out, in. That low squat position here. As fast as you can, moving the arms. You should feel it in your core as well, right? Last 10. Last 10. Speed up, don't slow down. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, we're breathing. We've got 2 more rounds. We're going to do one more of the 30-30, and then we're going to go into a little core circuit. So, reset the clock, but now's the time to grab water. Sometimes in these types of workouts, these high-intensity workouts, you may feel your blood sugar start to come down if you didn't get the proper food in. So, you guys have that time to kind of assess where you are. If you find that at the end of these intervals, you're really starting to fall out, you're just not feeling real good, grab a little snack. A little apple, a little piece of fruit, something like that to help keep you going. So our last little cardio set here, we're gonna do some skaters, and then we're gonna do a 4 square jump. So for the skaters, I like to turn my mat sideways, and that way Amy has an idea of where to jump. So just like an ice skater, go ahead and step across. You're gonna kind of bring that back foot behind, propel yourself to the side using the hip, and right there. You're also gonna use that arm, right? Big throw with the arm, and side to side. So right now you can see, we can kind of step tap, or we can jump and cover even more distance. So that's our skaters. The next one is a 4 square jump. So basically, just like we, Vision, you ready to do it together?
You want me to jump over that mat?
Yeah, we're gonna jump forward. We're gonna jump forward, to the right, to the back, to the left. All right, and we're gonna continue that 4 square hop. That way we can work your calves, but ultimately it's gonna get your heart rate up, just like we mentioned. So 30 seconds for the 2 exercises, 15 seconds each. Are we feeling ready?
Ready.
Skaters are up first. Okay, so step that foot. Okay, and then we're gonna jump here, tap the foot. All right, on your marks, get set, go. Oh yes, let's go. Come on, high intensity here. Big jumps. We're gonna work the outside of the hips here. That landing that you're feeling every time. Lots of load being put on the hips. 2, 1, 4 square. Jumping forward, to the side, back, to the side. Good. So just a little hop, just a little land here, but still being soft. Try not to make a whole lot of noise when you land. And rest. That's our interval there. So you're gonna find your tolerance for these exercises. If you need to jump a little further, make your 4 square maybe a little bit bigger, or if you just want to go for more rounds, if you just want to go through it faster. Okay. Another option that we're going to show Amy is that she could. I'm not going to say she has to do it, but you can always go 1 foot squares. Okay? 3, 2, 1, skaters, we're going. Good. So let's see that arm come up nice and high. Side to side here. Oh yes. We want that heart rate up. I looked at Amy after that last set, I didn't feel like her heart rate was that high. It was high, don't get me wrong. 1 more, back across, 4 square. Here we go. Oh boy, she's going for it. She's going for it.
Coordination.
All on the 1 foot. We're gonna say, other foot. Oh yes. So totally up to you. Sometimes your squares are triangles,
yes.
We'll never know. All right, and rest. We've got 30 seconds to rest, 30 seconds to breathe here. We're doing 1 more round, then moving on to our core, okay? How are we feeling?
Out of breath.
Out of breath, good.
Heart rate up.
Very good, We've got about 10 more seconds of rest here. This last round, this is where I look at you, I look at her, and I say, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Big jumps, like the biggest jumps you got. All the way across, big ones, go. 5 seconds. All the way through, 2, 1. All right, let's make these 4 square a big square. Big square, all the way across. Oh yes. Keep going. 7 seconds left. once again, grab another sip. What we're gonna do is we're gonna come down to some core exercises. We're gonna keep the same methodology here, right? So we're still gonna do, what are we doing here? We're doing 60 on, 60 off. We're gonna do 20 seconds per core exercise. So let's start to take a look at what those core exercises are. We're gonna come down to what's called a moving hover or a moving plank. When we do that, we're looking for elbows, so let's just hold the hover first. Elbows are right on the shoulders. From the shoulders to the hips are one straight line. Their feet are hip width. Eye gaze at the fingertips, okay? So no hanging down next here, okay? So that's a hover. What we're gonna add is a little movement to it because we're only going for 30 seconds. So Amy's gonna shift forward. She's gonna shift backwards, okay? That way we're still moving. We're getting extra work on the shoulders and on the core here, okay? So we're gonna do that for 20 seconds. From there, you're gonna flip over onto your back, onto your butt, excuse me. We're gonna sit and we're going to Russian twist. So just the hands here and we're twisting side to side. You've got options here. One of those options include lifting the feet, okay? And what we want to focus on is that when Amy does it, slow it down just a tad. We're twisting our chest and our hands stay in front of our chest. We're not just moving the arms, okay? Great for your upper obliques. She's gonna lie down, fingertips to temples, and by that I mean she's not even touching her temples here. They're just right on the side. A bicycle crunch, front elbow to back knee, or vice versa, works for me. Either way, your chest is lifted, your elbows aren't reaching forward, we're not hunching over, okay? And again, this is for those upper and lower obliques as we twist. So it's gonna be 20 seconds of each for a minute total, and then we'll recover. And since it's all on the ground here, you can just lay there at the end of this set. How's that sound?
Brandon, if I need to be on my knees, what do I do about these moving hovers?
If you wanted to do that, what I would do is do a walking hover with your legs, is where you just walk up, up, down, down. Yep. That way you still have a moving hover, just not on the toes forward and backwards. All right? Very good question, very good option here. So let's go. We're gonna go 20 seconds each exercise for a total of a minute. On your marks, get set, go. Forward and back. As Amy rocks forward, you can see that her hips are not changing height. Her hips are staying the exact same level as her shoulders. She's just pushing off her ankles, shifting forward and backwards, okay? If this proves to be too easy, we can do a move for our new CX. We're just gonna shift backwards. As you come forward, you can lift one foot. All right, from there, flip it on over. We're going to those Russian twists, and we're going side to side here. So sit on up, there we go, side to side. Feet are either on the ground or lifted. Lifting the feet's gonna be a little more challenging, okay? And again, this is your speed here. As long as we have good technique, go full out. Go ahead and lay flat. We're going to bicycles, fingertips to temples, up and across. Go, 1, 2, 3, yes. So you can choose the speed. Show us the option here with the cross crawl is tapping the toe to the floor. There we go, all the way to the end. Keep going, keep going, keep going. 3, 2, 1, and recover there. All right, so we're relaxing from there. So once again, you get to choose those options. If the moving hover maybe wasn't quite so challenging, we can add to it. Same thing with the Russian twists. If you have anything at home, you know, like a ball or like a small child or something, you can go side. Don't do that. You can go side to side, and then of course, you know, our regular bicycles. All right. So we're coming on back down for that hover. We've got just 2 more rounds here. All right. Same thing. We're going with those 60-60 intervals. But again, if you feel like you're ready to go, if you feel like you're fully recovered, you can go full speed in those exercises. You know, you don't have to wait on us. All right. So let's get ready. On your marks, get set, go. So moving hover, right? Shifting forward. She's adding the leg lift. What that's going to do is that's going to work the glutes, and it's going to challenge your core stability because there's no weight support on this left side. So she's got to keep her hips square, keep her shoulders square. All right. We got 3 more seconds. 2, 1, on your butt, going to the twists. All right. Right there, side to side. Moving the shoulders, okay? You don't have to touch the floor, okay guys? It's just side to side, little twists. You should feel it right in these upper obliques. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, laying flat, fingertips, temples, bicycles, 20 seconds, right? We're We're in the Tour de France right now.
Oh.
That's right. We're not doing some lollygag and bike ride down the levee right here. This is a sprint. This is all out intervals. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. One more round here. So shake it out. So while you're here doing some light stretching, maybe good. Go ahead and come down on your stomach here, and we're just going to give you some elbows up here. Elbows right in front of you, just a little stretch for your abs here. Okay. You're getting a lot of work right there. The more we contract and tighten our ab muscles, the less kind of blood flow we get there. So we do want to make sure we're allowing our muscles to return to their full range so that we can get that blood flow in there. How are we feeling, Amy? Ready for round 3?
Ready.
Ready?
Let's get her done.
Get her done. On your marks, get set, and go. There we go. Forward and backwards. Remember, option on the knees here. We're doing that leg lift. So just up, up, down, down. Up, up, down, down. Still working for the full 20 seconds. 5 more seconds here. We're going to our butt for the Russian twist. 2, 1, flip it over, right to it. Here we go. Yep, turn that chest side to side. Go, go, go. Last round, last working round. We've got 7 more seconds. Keep going, you guys. 3, 2, 1. Bicycles to the end. Go, go, go. Everything you've got right now. All out. This is the last 20 seconds, last 10 seconds of our workout. Put that oatmeal and peanut butter to work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. This is what you should look like at the end of a HIIT workout, right? If we look like this, odds are you have fully used all the energy, the muscle glycogen in your body, and that's where we want to be. So we can stay right here. We can come to a little child's pose, stretch out your hips, stretch out your shoulders. So great restorative pose here. We worked a lot of functional muscles today, full body moves, full body exercises. So right now, doing a bit of a cool down is important, right? If our heart rate was up really high, you feel like your heart's kind of pounding in your chest a little bit. Now's the time. Once again, we're stretching here, but even if I just grab an arm, I'm still just coming down here, okay? Other side. And what's going to happen is just like you do a warm-up, you get your heart rate up slowly over time. That's the same way we want to do our cool down here. So just moving around, even just moving around the house, walking from room to room, seeing if there's any new food in the pantry. I do that. Just something to recover, something to be able to breathe a little bit better. All right, let's go ahead and do a pull in the end, get those hamstrings stretched. This type of HIIT workout, it is mostly cardiovascular. If tomorrow you wake up, you feel some muscle soreness, you do want to give yourself time to recover. Our muscles, we give them the stimulus to change. They get sore, they get beat down, they get broken up, and then they come back better, they come back stronger, that kind of thing. But we do need to give it that rest time. So, like I said, if you had a good muscle burn today, if you're feeling sore tomorrow, take the day off, maybe do some light walking, some stretching, some yoga, and then come back on the next day and do this type of workout again. You should be able to do this workout at least 3 times a week. But if you have questions, reach out to your coaches. Amy, we feel good? Good calorie burn? Very good. Yes. Thanks, y'all, for joining us. Thank you, Amy, for being our model today. I hope y'all had a good workout, and keep coming back. Thanks.